Annabelle. I hated this movie. After The Conjuring, I was like, ooh, that's this Annabelle movie. I'm excited to see these movies and see if they're any good. And I've heard not good things about Annabelle, but I've had friends who liked it and stuff. But from actual people I trust, not that my friends are like untrustworthy, but in terms of they kind of just wanted a fun horror movie when they watch films like this, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. So I trust actual critics and things more than I do their opinions on stuff, because you know they just want fun. I want a little bit more substance than that, and so I watched this movie with kind of knowing some of the reviews, but hoping it was still good, and it was not. It was very boring. This is legitimately a terrible movie. Oh my gosh. I've heard Annabelle Creation is good, but I'll have to watch that. But Annabelle here is just so stupid. It's, like, you watch the film, and it's these characters making the most idiotic decisions for no reason. Or just the worst lines of dialogue. Like that scene where, these are mild spoilers, but there's a cult. Right? And there's a murder related to it, and she's talking to this cop, and she goes, well, did you look into the cult? And he's like, why would you want me to look into the cult? It's because, duh, you idiot. There's a murder that happened right next to her house. And yeah, of course, that's why you're supposed to look into it. Murder, maybe? You're a cop. Who wrote that? It's just so bad. And it's just that's how the whole film is written. It's also written with jump scare, jump scare, jump scare. Ah! Ah! Oh! It's jump scares. Here's the thing. Some people don't get what the deal is with jump scares and why they're bad. The reason why they're bad is because, they're for weenies. They're for people who are easily scared at everything. So, if I came up behind them and tapped them, they'd probably go, ah! And, if you're scared by that, fine, whatever. But it's not just that, too. It's, also the fact that they don't make anything scary actually happen on screen, usually, so that way they have to put a jump scare to make you think that something scary is happening on the screen when there's actually nothing scary happening. That's what this whole film is. Jump scare, jump scare. And the most obvious, hey, something's about to happen. You see a shot in a hallway. Whoop, something's sitting there. Wah! It's everything's the most obvious little stupid thing, most predictable piece of garbage you could have thought, with the most annoying, stupid characters who really don't have any character, and it's just boring. There's nothing to gain out of watching this movie. There's nothing. Absolutely terrible. But I'm excited to watch The Conjuring 2 next, because that's the correct order they were released in. So Conjuring 2, then I watch Annabelle Creation, and then I watch The Nun. Yeah, interesting.